What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 213, and we start today's episode by looking at the successful negotiations page. Now, of course, we've just exited the January transfer window, so as you can see, we can take a look at exactly what we did in both January and the summer as well. And it was a really expensive January transfer window. It was a really expensive summer transfer window. Loads of players left the club, loads of players joined the club, a bit of a mass exodus, and loads of new recruits as well. But as I mentioned in the last episode, I'm pretty pleased with the business we did over those two transfer windows. It was really expensive. We overpaid for a lot of players, no doubt about it. Of course, the major frustration with us was what happened with Sanchez, the transfer request, and then the board selling him behind our back for less than, well, way less than his valuation in my eyes. And, we were really frustrated about that. But as opposed to the players we brought in, we got the main targets we wanted. We've improved the, well, in my opinion, we've improved the squad completely. And the average age of the team has also gone down pretty drastically as well. So I'm pretty pleased with what we've done over the two transfer windows. It's been frustrating, it's been long, but I feel like we've done exactly what we've needed to do. And now coming into the summer transfer window, which will be the next one, we'll have more targets to come, we'll have a couple more players we want to shift on to, but we're starting to make this Arsenal team look a little bit more like the Arsenal team we want it to be, So taking on Cardiff for the first game of today's episode anyway, here in Wales. The first chance fell there, and Luke Garbutt's shot was well saved by the goalkeeper here. And from the corner, it's not really dealt with by Cardiff, and as it comes back to Luke Garbutt, he takes his time, plays the ball inside, and Rodrigo Lazari heads it over the goalkeeper and makes it Cardiff 0, Arsenal 1. It was a pretty interesting goal as well, because you may have just noticed the linesman on the far side put his flag up. That's because Garbutt's ball seemed to actually be intended for Joel Campbell, who was offside. Lazari wasn't, he was well onside, and I think that's why the Cardiff players didn't really track the runner, because they probably didn't think Lazari was going to run onto it, but the little Italian did. He got his 13th goal of the season and made it Cardiff 0, Arsenal 1. So we take the lead here in Wales, and in the 14th minute, Cardiff tried to hit back from his free kick, but Ikrem's strike went over the bar and behind. So still Cardiff 0, Arsenal 1. Just past half an hour mark, though, another good chance for the Welsh side as Ikrem plays it through towards Ibarbo, and Ibarbo's strike goes wide and behind for a goal kick. But another great chance here in the second half for us to make it a 2-goal lead. Niang drills on a free kick, and Joel Campbell's strike is brilliantly saved by Marshall and turned behind for a corner. So very good save there. But from the corner, Campbell does cross the ball in, picks out Eduardo Vargas, and Vargas makes it Cardiff 0, Arsenal 2. So I've mentioned a few times, and a few of you have picked up on it in the comments, whenever Vargas scores, I always say he's playing for his future, but he keeps on scoring. So I guess it's worth noting that, the reason I say that is because we do want to make this Arsenal squad younger, and Vargas is in his advancing years. He's now into his early 30s, but, Vargas is still scoring quite a few goals for us, so maybe we will actually end up keeping him here at this Arsenal team, even past the next summer transfer window. But regardless, it was 2-0 to Arsenal, and 2-0 soon became 3-0, because a few minutes later, Niang went through one-on-one with the goalkeeper and could not miss. So Niang makes it Cardiff 0, Arsenal 3. Really good finish by the French forward there after a nice step over around the last man, and there's no way back for the Welsh side now. They had a very credible 2-2 draw away at the Emirates Stadium. They scored a last-minute equaliser as well, which was really frustrating. But in this game, other than a couple of chances they had in the first half, it was all one-way traffic, to be honest. And as soon as Niang scored that, I couldn't see Cardiff getting back into the game. And as you can see, I did have one good chance here 15 minutes before the end, as Darley comes forward, but his strike hits the side netting and goes behind. So still Cardiff 0, Arsenal 3. And the final chance would fall here as Danny Welbeck goes down the left-hand side for Arsenal, takes it round his man, swings it across to the far post, looks for Vargas, but the Chilean can't get his second goal of the game as the header goes just wide the post and behind for a goal kick. So final score, Cardiff 0, Arsenal 3, a pretty comfortable victory for us in the end, and another win as well. And as things stand right now, we're on a crusade in the league. No one seems capable of stopping us, and there's still quite a few games to go. There's no ruling out Manchester City, who are the closest team to us, but right now I would probably say it's our title to lose. I think that's the best way of saying it. It's our title to lose. We're in a really healthy position. We're in really good form. All the players are fit. Everyone's looking really good right now. And yeah, despite losing Sanchez in the January transfer window, that hasn't really affected us. We've played 2 games. We've won them both. Looked really convincing in both of the games as well. So yeah, I think personally speaking, it is going to be our title to lose. And I know it sounds a bit arrogant, a bit ignorant, but we're 10 points clear of City. We've got a much better goal difference. No team seems capable of stopping stopping us right now. So it's going to be our title to lose, in my opinion. And there you go. Still, we take on Liverpool for the second game of today's episode here as we travel to Anfield. Now, we dispatched of Liverpool really easily at the Emirates Stadium. We beat them by 4-1. It was a very comfortable victory for us, but this game would be a lot more difficult, I would anticipate, because away against Liverpool at Anfield, always going to be a bit more of a challenge for us. But the first chance of the game would actually fall directly from kickoff as we retain possession. And as of late, I have tried to pass the ball around a lot more, not just in my club and country series, but in this one as well. Just try and regain possession, try and make sure that everyone really gets a feel for the ball early on, right from the beginning. And we also carve out some good team chances for team goals in the games as well. That was a really good chance there as Niang went for, but his shot was well saved by Mignolet and cleared away by Liverpool. And in the 8th minute, again, we have another great chance for Niang as he cuts inside and shoots. And again, it's the same result. Niang strike well saved by Mignolet and turn behind for a corner. So still Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. In the 14th minute, though, a great chance for Liverpool as Jovetic is on the ball for them. And Jovetic finds Andre Wisdom. Wisdom plays it back towards Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan finds Jovetic. Nice passing by Liverpool. Emre Can finds Matuidi. He picks out Mario Balotelli. And Balotelli finds the back of the net. But thankfully for us, the Italian's goal is ruled out for offside. And as you'll see, it was very, very tight. But it was the correct decision. Balotelli was just offside as the ball was played through by Matuidi there. And thankfully for us, the score remains at 0-0. So I thought Liverpool had scored, but thankfully not. It was ruled out for offside. And from the free kick, we pass out from the back, as per usual. Chris Ince finds Lazzarini, who plays a crossfield ball towards Mattia Debuchy. Debuchy controls the ball and finds Aaron Ramsey in the centre of the park and finds Lazzari. Lazzari to Miyaichi. Miyaichi then crossfields it towards Savanier. Just regaining possession here. Savanier has Lazzarini ahead of him, picks out the left back here. He takes on Andre Wisdom, beats him for agility, plays it inside towards Niang. Great chance for another team goal, and again, Mignolet makes the save. So it was a battle of Niang against Mignolet in the early minutes, and sadly for us, the Belgian was coming out on top. So still Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. In the 25th minute, Savanier finds Lazzarini, and Lazzarini finds Niang. Niang then takes it round his man with the fake shot here, gets past him, plays a great ball out wide towards Miyaichi, one-on-one with Mignolet, and again, the Belgian makes a very good save and keeps it goalless. So Mignolet having an absolutely fantastic first half. As you can see, already had 5 saves under his name there, and from the corner, Mario Williams heads the ball over the bar. So still goalless in this game despite a lot of early chances for Arsenal. And in the 32nd minute here, Liverpool come forward with Matuidi finding Joe Allen. The Welsh midfielder picks out Balotelli. Balotelli finds Mkhitaryan. He turns Mario Williams, goes through against Chris Ince, but he takes the shot on a little bit too early, and Ince has a pretty comfortable save. So still goalless in this game going into the break. And in the second half, just a couple minutes after the restart here, as Rafael Varane takes a heavy touch, he finds Matuidi. Matuidi finds Mkhitaryan inside towards Jovetic. Jovetic on the ball, back heels towards Emre Can. Can finds Mkhitaryan, who shoots, and it goes just wide of Chris Ince's right-hand side post and behind for a goal kick. So Liverpool, you know, despite us having a better first half, we're still in this game and still looking really, really strong. Despite the fact it was still 0-0 and we had been dominating the chances, Liverpool was still in this game. There was no doubt about that. It wasn't going to be all one-way traffic, despite what the first half would suggest. But in the second half here, 5 minutes after the restart, as Niang comes forward, it's a quick little body feint, gets himself inside, but again, it's Mignolet frustrating our French forward with another big save and keeping the score at 0-0. So still goalless in this game somehow, but from the corner, finally the deadlock is broken because Niang crosses the ball in, and if Niang can't score, at least he can get assists. He crosses the corner in, Mario Williams heads it past Mignolet and makes it Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. So it's our centre-back who he signed from Stoke last season, who makes it 1-0 to the Gunners 6 minutes after the restart, and thankfully for us, despite all the saves Mignolet had been making in this game, we do grab ourselves the opening goal, and it comes for our centre-back, Sonny Mario Williams. So 1-0 to Arsenal, and in the 57th minute here, Liverpool go in search of an equaliser as Wisdom crosses the ball in. It takes a deflection and falls to Jovetic. He finds Mkhitaryan, and Chris Ince has to make a good save and clear the ball away. So still 1-0 to the Gunners. In the 62nd minute, though, we had ourselves a free kick just outside the area, and Bai Niang was standing over it here. Of course, Niang's going to take the free kick. He's already scored 1 this season against Aston Villa, and I'm pretty sure he might have scored another one as well. Maybe I'm thinking of another season. But Niang does take it, and it goes just over the bar and behind for a goal kick. It didn't have enough dip on it, unfortunately, and it did go behind. So still Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. But to be honest, after the goal we had scored, Liverpool, other than that chance there which Chris Ince had to make a save from, weren't really doing very well in terms of keeping hold of the ball, which is a bit of a surprise because prior to that, they were playing good possession football, but afterwards, they kept on running into bodies, they were misplacing passes, and as you can see, after they give the ball away here, we go on the break. Ryo Miyaichi turns Andre Wisdom, and once he's past him, no one is going to catch the Japanese winger. He takes it around Rafael Varane with a quick little Berber spin, keeps on going, lovely run by Miyaichi, and a great end product as well, because he drills in across to the far post and picks out Santi Cazorla, playing possibly his last season for the club. He has an open goal to aim at, well, most of the goal to aim at anyway, and he turns it in and makes it Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. So the game is done. There's no way back for Liverpool now, and as you'll see, we do hold on to the win and get the 3 points. So another big win for us away in Anfield, and the crusade in the league continues. And I'll say it again, as I said just a minute ago, the title now is ours to lose. But that is going to end the episode, guys. So as always, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave likes. It is much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.